Today I'm going to show you how to do a direct monotype. So for that we need a piece of plexiglass, we need brushes, we need our etching inks, which are all right here, we need gloves, water, soapy water for cleanup, and rags, and then of course the printing press and a piece of paper to print onto. So I'm going to show you what to do. First of all, you need to put on gloves to keep our hands safe from any metals that might be in the pigments. So a little bit about these inks. They are oil-based, water-soluble inks. So what that means is, while there is some oil in it, you can clean them up with soap and water. And what's really great about that is a lot safer to clean up. We're going non-toxic this semester. There is no paint thinner allowed in the classroom. So because of that, these are really great and you can clean them up with just soap and water. And I have a spray bottle right here of soapy water. Okay, so first of all, we gotta pick our colors. Let's do some green, let's do some red, and blue. Okay, so you unscrew it, and squeeze out what was on the table, and right away, screw it back on. The reason for that is if you leave it off, it can start to ooze out and it gets ink over everything and it gets very dirty. As you can see, they're already very dirty and sometimes it's kind of hard to see what color they are. So let's keep them as clean as possible. Now, if we want to mix colors, in this red box right here, I have some palette knives. So we can mix colors. So let's make a little bit of purple. Brown maroon type of purple. If you want something that's more bright, let's see, let's try this rubine red instead. So it really depends what color of red or blue or green that you use. As you can see, this one's a lot more purpley and this red's a lot more orangey. So we'll clean off our palette knife and we'll try with this red instead and see if we like this purple better. See, it's more of a violet. So you can mix up a bunch of different colors. As many as you want. Let's see if we can do a little blue-green. All right. So you can try to paint directly onto your plexiglass without adding anything into the paint, or you can use some water and get it more flowy like that. So it's up to you. You can add a little bit of water onto your palette. Let's try a different color. You know what? I think I am going to use a roller. All right, now I'm going to grab a brayer, which is a fancy word for a roller, and they live over here. Okay, so I'm going to use this color with the roller. And you can get like a flat color of ink there. okay? So now you can draw into it if you want. So this was additive and this is subtractive, right? You can also put your brush in water. Go like that. Or stamp it. You can do whatever you want. You can just play and have fun. Let's see, what else you want to do? Let's use our thick brush. Another thing we can do is some flicking. Needs more water, I think. There we go. All right, let's try to print it and see what happens. Let's go over to the printing press. All right, so when we touch the printing press, we don't want to touch it with our inky gloves. So we're putting them to the side for now. We also have some newsprint, just like newspaper, but with no words on it. And our registration guide that helps us line everything up properly. Okay, so the pressure's already been set. We're doing that for you right now. It's at 5/C. As you can see, there's like the letter C is kind of showing in there. So you crank it out, take the blankets. This note says, make sure to use newspaper. Very important, otherwise it gets ink all over everything. As you can see, it's already happened quite a lot. All this ink is dry, so it won't bother your prints. But if you get ink on the blanket and it's wet, it can get on the next student's print and it can get it stained up and ruined, so please be careful. Okay, so first you put your registration guide down. It says this side up, make sure you can read it properly, because the other side has the marker on it and it can get on your print. Then you put down your plate into the little corners. Okay, then you take your paper and line it up into the outside rectangle. Might not fit exactly, that's okay. If it starts to move, you should just let it stop. You shouldn't keep trying to make it fit the edges perfectly, because then you're just smearing it everywhere. It's better just to let it stop. Okay, let's put 3 sheets of newsprint on top. Hold it down so it doesn't move. Okay, smooth out the blankets. So this blanket is called a pusher, and this is called the cushion, because it's really thick, like a pillow cushion. And the pusher is what pushes everything through. So you want to be nice to the blankets. They're very special. They came all the way from America, and they are made in a very special way just for printmaking. So you can't just get another one. So that's why we want to smooth it out. All right, I'm going to crank the press with this hand, and this other hand I am not putting here, anywhere near the printing press, right? I don't want to get it stuck. Also, my hair is back. Shayla's are out of the way, tucked under your coat, okay, so that nothing gets caught in the press. So behind my back, I'm going to crank it through. I might need 2 hands. Sometimes it's kind of tight. I might want to loosen that a bit. We'll see. Okay, let's check it out. No, it's good actually. So, as you can see, the splatters are here. Where I put water is here. Also, I put water there. Thick paint here. This is where I rolled it on. So I can go back now and keep adding onto this and print it again. Or I can clean it off with water and start over. It's up to you.